You are watching Spotlight and my name is Itumileng Malela. Tshwarelo Sebake, the one and only Stikza comedian. Kere, akatsamaya ke noši, ke na le Freaky Momo.
Madume go wena mmogedi ka gae ka leina ke nna Khomotso Boagamazi moredi wa Babinatao, but you can call me Freaky Momo ka lerato. And yes, you are indeed tuned into the Spotlight, the show e leng gore e tsweletsa le go keteka mabokgoni a the youth right here in Mzansi. And today we have yet another person who e leng gore o filwe. The person is gifted re bolela ka Rirhandzo Makhubele.
Rakatla abuya ka ba ntle le go senya sebaka ka nnete kere asa bese
Tibana dai yay.
ka nnete ba bogedi ka ge le tseba gore madume ke makhura a re tlola ka wona ene ebile re le tshepiše gore re tla bana le meng ya rena le kgono ka nnete o fihlile ka diphapošing kgašo tša rena, the artistic excellence, artistic exuberance, artistic prowess. Rirhandzo, welcome to the show. It's an honor to have you on Spotlight.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay, so Rirhandzo, before we get into anything else, before we go deep into ditaba tsa rena, I want you to just tell me gore Rirhandzo ke mang, o goletse kae, what is it that she does?
Okay, I'm Rirhandzo Makhubele. I'm Tonga, born and raised in Diani. That's actually where I'm from. That's actually the biological Rirhandzo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deep Kolimbo.
Ke tso batho ba Makhubela wena, batho ba Makhubela ke ba tsebang ba se bediela ka kwa so re ba tseba na ba ba kwa se bediela so re na a ke go tswa ke yana mara gona taba re tla bolela kana ka ene go ka kana go are tsene re bolela ka as an artist. Tell us about yourself as an artist, or your journey as an artist, or now o realize any talent ya gago, what inspired you and all that.
Okay, I've always had this talent. Actually, let me just call it talent because before then I didn't even know it was art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I was back in primary school, we used to compete, drawing those cartoons. And then from there, it grew from there. I started drawing, and then, I don't know, somehow people started believing that I actually had talent.
You're
and then
good.
They started commissioning me for artworks, for portraits. So that's when I did it. But though, after my matric, I didn't go study fine arts and all that. I went to study mechanical engineering.
Okay.
So after some time, when I was at home, couldn't get a job and all that, I started drawing people, and then my father was like, okay, let me just take one of your portraits to work. He's a teacher. So he took it with him, and then from there I started getting commissions from that time.
Marketing at its best.
Yeah. So, and then somehow my grandmother and my boyfriend, they convinced me that I should go to this other school and then just present my work, my portfolio. So I went there. When I went there, they actually gave me a job as an assistant teacher, meaning I could teach art. And I didn't have any background knowledge or anything.
Education related.
Of art during that time. So I went there and they gave me the slot. They told me, okay, I was gonna have classes between 12 and 3 every day.
Yeah.
Then that's where I actually started taking art seriously. I was like, okay, I can actually make something out of this. And then the following year, then I went to pursue a diploma in fine arts.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Very.
Motho manga tla mo gae a re wa tseba go makaja go humana le gore o ya sekolong gore o bontsha portfolio ya gago ba ra wa re ya go hira o tlo berekele rena. It's so amazing.
Stikza, from talent, this started off as a talent. From talent to passion, and then it grew into something that puts bread on the table. Amazing.
Yeah, ke nna gore o tsare keng. So the drawings tša gago tšeo di dirang tšeo bontšo di dira bo di rekiša, or you were just doing for free with batho fela back then go bottom?
When I was doing it at first, no. People always, it was from their side. It wasn't like I actually demanded or actually priced my work. People would just give me their pictures and then they'd say, okay, we can give you this amount for your work.
All right.
I didn't actually price my work. I didn't even know how much an artwork cost.
So you would do the same portrait for different people at different prices?
At different
basically,
prices.
okay.
Actually, they would donate. Okay, thank you for your work.
Yeah, talking of appreciation, like, yes.
Okay, I South Africa as a whole. ke nagana gore sketching a se ntho e leng gore go ya ka mo go nna ke bonang ka gone ne because there are people that I know ba sketchang mara you find gore ke career e leng gore batho ba bang ba na lo believe gore it's just a hobby, you understand? A se ntho e le gore ka bereka but wena ke nagana gore ke a kwa re bile o tswa sekolong wa ba fetsa o dire diploma ya gona and ke ntho e le dira full time. So how did you convince your parents or your friends, whoever that is outside you, or this thing can really work?
I didn't actually convince my parents. It was after you know, I stayed at home and then I couldn't get a job.
Yes, you mentioned that.
Yes. After that time, I actually had to consider whatever could bring in some money.
Yes.
So from their side, they also, do you remember I said my father took one of my works to, so for them it was easy. They just accepted because they could tell,
they could see
from the beginning, from my childhood, that I could actually draw. So for them it was pretty easy. But honestly speaking, when they didn't want me to actually
at first.
They didn't want me to go into artistry and all that.
They basically, would you say they did not see it as a career, something you would pursue, and then like a stable career, just like any other office work and everything?
Yeah, that's true. That wasn't actually only them, because I also didn't believe I could make money out of it until I grew this passion. Should I say grew this passion or this passion?
When as a person, the society or what?
Yeah, it was basically the society. You see people, mechanical engineers, you see electrical engineers, doctors.
You see nurses, you see doctors, all of that.
So basically, we are actually channeled when we are growing that we actually have to be one of those, because you know, Stikza, I think we believe we get a stable income from those. So I actually didn't think I would talk about art the way you do
right now. I think it goes back to that thing, the environment that you grow up in. I mean, imagine growing up in Limpopo, Muredi, and you don't have anyone who does exhibitions, the art exhibitions, where they show their artwork. We grow up believing that artwork is just a hobby and it ends there. So I think right here, right now, we are sitting, give proof yourself. You can actually make something out of this. You can actually have an income out of this. And Rirhandzo, I want to ask, even though right now we do believe and we can tell from like your story, a person can actually do something out of it. Can you say in a stable income, can a person live off art? Like just you're not one, can a person live off art?
To be honest, I'm just an upcoming artist.
Okay.
So I wouldn't, from my experience or what I'm experiencing right now, is that I can make money out of art. I can sincerely, truly make money out of art. But then it has times, it's got seasons, it's like it goes up and down. So it is not actually stable.
It fluctuates.
It depends on the work you do. It depends on how many exhibitions you attend or you participate in. And actually just how much you market and advertise your work, because that's how you get commissions, people to follow you and all that.
It boils back to promotion. If you don't promote your work, nobody's gonna buy your work.
And there is no,
you're an entrepreneur. You just have to work hard and make your things go.
Thank you for saying that. You're actually an entrepreneur, and the good thing about it is you're actually your own boss at some stage. Unless you decide, okay, you're just gonna do art part time and then focus on other things. I don't know.
What's that? This is so personal, but can it? Can you go to your corner?
This I had to hear.
Why sketch up your facility? I'll sketch about mention about solo, you know? Sketch about keep picture if you sell a lower social enough or this career really works.
Wow. It was in 2013 I drew, did I say 13?
Yeah.
It was in 2015 when I drew my father's colleague.
Okay.
Before actually going to school. So I drew him and then he paid me 600.
Okay.
That was actually a lot.
At the time.
It meant a lot. That actually shifted my mentality of art not being a career, not giving me enough money.
Yes.
Back then it was a lot, and even today, up to today, I feel grateful for that 600 because
it was
if
a stepping stone in the right direction.
At 600, I wouldn't have known and experienced life and art as it is right now.
Matters of the art.
Wow.
We are talking matters of the art, and you can tell humble beginnings, man. Humble beginnings. We're talking about Rirhandzo, Utomile, but Tomo Patela, as Momo, I can say, Ketofa 50 rand and should say it's fine. Stikza are Ketofa 15 rand, it's fine. But then someone shifted her mindset. Your drawings, your time, your passion and talent is worth more than what people are trying to negotiate for themselves. Yes. And that's really amazing.
So let's talk about challenges in the industry since you've started.
The challenges that I face, they are actually, it's actually psychological, not because of the things that happen, how you sell your work.
Yeah.
It's actually about you looking at yourself and you looking at other artists who are actually doing big for themselves.
Yes.
And then, that inspires you. You want to be there. But then you just ask yourself about the quality of your work. What do they call this? Just feeling inferior to other artists and all that.
Like you are weighing yourself against them and
comparison is dangerous to compare yourself with other people.
So that is the biggest challenge, because I don't think with regard to selling your work, with regard to making a statement with your work, it's a problem. Just the people in the industry, they make you feel.
Yeah, it's on a lower you're in interview or auditions. Then you see people by longer, you've seen them on TV, and then when you're still an upcoming, you'll be like, oh my God, am I going to be able to win that? Yeah. But if you've got faith, you believe in your work, otherwise you're going to make it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think it's very dangerous to be doing that because you can't be the judge of your own work. Yeah. What you believe you have, the next person might see double of what you believe you have. Yeah. So it's not something that you should be doing. Don't rule yourself out. Don't judge yourself. Just, like put yourself out there and let people be the judges of your work.
A portrait can tell a story. How we village. Let's say maybe I say portrait yaka, as portrait of anybody. It's just something nice. So So ke feng elong sa lwa dira elong re ga batho ba lebella ho mana baro ba nyaka olla so ba re wena o itile ba mthona ga po tla wa dia dilo tse dingwe tsa go makatsa a re bolela ka moshoko mo mputo wena.
Okay, it was actually a self-portrait.
Okay.
People looked at the eyes. It was actually within the eyes. And this comment, they've actually commented on most of my works that my work is sad. So they looked at it, they could see the soul, they could feel it, they were shifted, like they wanted to understand, why does it look so sad? What is wrong?
Yeah.
They looked beyond what was painted there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to tell you that Rirhandzo show or bunch of mehlolo ka nete ga I feel ibile ara fetsa ka ena re tlo bona le tshedi ja mehlolo o dia play idea motho re tla re bona ba ba shumisa tle ga fa.
I mean, I want to see how possible that is because I've never seen it.
Yeah, so an ke re bone mmereko ga re bona rena o dia jwang.
Plus she does from the sculptures and whatnot. Pass it over here so that we can flex on them. We can flex on them because it's not every day you get to touch things like this. It's not every day you get to see things like that. So, we'll see me now, see me no more.
Obana this material, it's more like material. I just want to go with material. Or is ceramic?
Yeah, that's actually clay.
Clay, ne?
Both actually clay.
Clay.
Yes.
So beautiful, nice.
I can feel the different texture. Yes. What did you use here? It feels like Co's African hair.
Yeah, this one.
That was actually what I wanted to represent. I wanted the hair to actually represent, ethnic hair.
You did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm giving you 10 out of 10. I'm giving you 10 out of 10.
And
these are actually sculpted without reference. I was just like, let me see what's going to come out. And then these people came out. Although these people are smiling, so that comment that I actually said before, like
people always say it's sad,
sadness and all that. Yeah, I was actually trying to portray just something different. Than what people can see. Because people put on facades.
So let's talk
Yes.
Okay.
A whole 3D sculpture of a person.
Do you only do faces or even
the full figure?
Full figure.
Body.
Yes.
You can do that.
I'm a sculptor.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I am sold. I am sold.
Can you give an example? I want to elevate go Union Building ya Mandela. You would do something like that?
I would do something.
And then you we're talking about how much?
You want to talk about the size?
It will cost like a size
Yeah.
so. My size.
Life size.
Yeah.
When we talk about life size really costs a lot.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't just say it costs a lot with reference to the material that I'm going to
Yeah.
use to sculpt. We're talking about the material that we're going to use to cast in.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to mold, and then when I model, we make a mold, and then after a mold, we cast. So you can either, from the materials that I know, there is M1, there is cement, and there are different kinds of cement.
Yeah, this one.
Different kinds of cement. And then there's also bronze casting, steel casting. Those, they do cost a lot.
Yeah.
So every time we negotiate a price with a client, or the price that we charge is actually based on what we're gonna cast
Okay.
in. And then the rest is just weighing about the sizes and all that.
Okay. No, can Rirhandzo o dira mehlolo ke mathading thapo a.
Hey.
Ba go tšea o thakgola o
I mean, I
phela.
can even see the hairline. I can even see the hairline. I don't know if when at home you can see it, but I mean, I can see it live right here. And it's beautiful, really
Yeah,
beautiful work. But this is not the only thing that she does. She does not only do woody sculpting. Hey, lady is gifted. She even does outward drawings. So we're gonna
And
be
paintings
showing
and all
you
that. I don't want
some of her work. So Rirhandzo, can you please show us some of the work? And I'm curious to also know the stories behind the yes.
Okay, let me show you.
Yeah, I don't want to mathomo.
Just two. I'm gonna show you just two.
All right.
Okay. I apologize for this.
It's okay.
So one of the drawings, this is actually it's soft pastels
Okay.
that I used to draw this picture. I don't know if it's visible enough.
Yeah. Just go down a bit, sit down a bit. Yeah. Dula fatshe, yeah. Dula fatshe ka mo go botsa ka ona ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this picture, I was trying to portray a girl in a world,
Yeah.
a little child in the world after, you know, the things that the pandemic is doing to the world. People are dying, mostly elderly people and kids.
Yeah.
So in this sense, I was trying to, I actually had a story of a child whose mother died.
Yeah.
Actually. Although this child is in no way that child that I'm talking about. So the child, she was only staying with her mother. They were just the two of them, and then she was left alone. And then was it her aunt? Yeah, her aunt from my mother's side came to fetch her, and still she couldn't relate to the people that she was staying with.
Okay.
But then she only had her teddy bear
Oh my
to
God.
comfort her. So I actually asked someone to take this picture so that I could use the picture in reference to that story.
Okay, I mean, I think my imagination tends to run away with me because I looked at it, I see a young girl over putting a teddy bear, and at the back of my mind, I'm like, is she telling a story of child-headed families?
Yeah.
Because I am looking at it like this is a young child trying to take care of another young child.
Yeah.
It does not always have to be two or whatever. But when I looked at it, Stikza, I just saw. Yes.
Get one picture bone. Another
Okay.
portrait. Let's see.
It's also in the same theme of the coronavirus.
That is exactly the mood right now, Babogedi Kagai. So I do believe hore, she is actually the paintings we can all relate. We can all relate.
Wa bona go dira mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, ke mathata.
So would you tell me how you can interpret this artwork?
Ke bona ngwana she o dutse pele ga mokgala ba ga papa ga motlhomong but papa ga o tlhokofetse she ka gore ke bona tlhogo ke marapo.
Corona claimed the life of the
Pele ngwana o mo lebeletse mara ga lle o wa ka tsona o maketso ba go dirang ka wena. O mo lebella moshimane o diang. Ene mask shoe tlhogo she ke lerapo.
I really don't think that as young kids, we hardly understand situations. So I do think Iana, as he is right now, he does realize the person I am with is not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Like in that worldly kind of a form.
Yeah.
But the fact that I won't be seeing this person anymore hasn't clicked yet.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what the facial expressions tells.
Yeah.
But with the mask and the skull, I think it's trying to portray the fact that the life of the person in question was claimed by coronavirus. I don't know if I
no, o tlo go dira mošomo motse.
Thank you.
Ke tshepa gore ditsela tsa go di tla bulega go ya go ile ka mokgwa o šomang ka gona. Bjale, e re pele re tlo tswalela ena, re botse babogedi mo gae gore na wena gore ba go hwetša jwang. Your pages on Facebook, Instagram, ge ba nyaka gore ba direle tše dingwe ba go kry-a jwang.
Okay, so I am Rirhandzo at Makhubele at Facebook. I am at on Twitter, and then on Instagram I am Rirhandzo, which I believe we're gonna.
And then your number, so that if they want something from you, phone we really need your number for if you're comfortable with
yes.
that.
I am comfortable with that because my numbers are all over my social.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just give them.
Okay, it's 081-870-8129.
Can you please repeat the numbers for someone who didn't get them?
Yes, 081-870-8129.
I can't South Africa ke re ke a leboga. Rirhandzo, it's an honor go re belwana ka mo ke nnete ke re moshato mogolo.
Yes, babogedi ka gae, I enjoyed having our guest right here, Lerena, and I do feel, man, there's a lot that goes into the art. You might look at something, alright, this is easy, I'm willing to pay 300 for this, not knowing the time that goes into it, the material that goes into it, there's a whole lot that goes into it, and we need to pay the artist for the art.
Yes. Ragata buyagapa Azisha Kwenzenjani from me Stikza, a comedian on Spotlight. Who fitlela Rokopana Bibere? Oscar one issue. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Stikza Comedian.
Lina Rojalo Fela, I am Momo Cortez ko Facebook, Momo Cortez YouTube, Momo Cortez Twitter, and again Momo Cortez ko Instagram. It is Momo Cortez Yonkindao. Until next time, we love you, we love you, we love you. See me now. See me next time.